And so it's rough, but I'm calling it A Love Bigger Than Me. Will be a 12-panel comic. Over the years, I've received a lot of opinions about my choice to not have children, especially as someone who has been working with kids since I was in high school, especially in a culture where having kids is the default. I'd be surrounded by speech bubbles, things like, you'd be such a good mother, and you can have it all, and you deserve to be happy, and what are you waiting for? But the truth is, I did have the chance at age 33. I unexpectedly became pregnant amid a desperately hopeless period after making my second book. A baby felt like my golden ticket out of this foolish trying to be an author dream of mine, and a ticket to a love bigger than me. So I consulted my ancestors, like you do, and to my surprise, they revealed that not all of them wanted to be mothers, for they also had amazing artistic gifts and ambitious dreams, but they didn't have the opportunity to fully explore them. They didn't have a choice. But I'm scared, I said. What if this creative path never leads me anywhere successful? It's a leap of faith, they said. And fear is not a good enough excuse not to try, because my ancestors are sort of like aggressively sassy cheerleaders yelling at me. It felt like it was my responsibility to put an end to a very long unfinished sentence, to their long unfinished sentence. So, I never talked about this stuff, that's why I decided I would write about it. For I inherited both their gifts and their unfulfilled dreams. If I gave up my dreams, then I would only be continuing this cycle. And I just couldn't do that to this unborn kid. So I had the abortion because I had the choice. I mourn the loss by completely changing my life in its honor. I got out of New York, got back into teaching, made my lifestyle more healthy and sustainable, recommitted to serving the visions, and carved out room in my life for a to-be-determined love that was bigger than myself. And that love turned out to be me. I thought I was just a vessel for the visions and the stories. But then one day it clicked that love was something else I could channel. I could give and receive love with others if I fully surrendered to it. And it felt like completing a circuit. And what happened with my books? Well, I accepted that they were my labor of love, my acts of devotion. They are the new life I was destined to bring in this world. They truly are my children. Now when people ask if I have kids, I reply, no biological children, but I do have 4 book babies. And people will often chuckle, and they'll raise my eyebrow and say, no, really, I'm serious. I just got an email from someone who met Paige on the bookshelf of their library. Because, and then there'll be a portrait of them, because I see them in my head this way. The Paige is 7 years old, Will is 5, Darius is 1.5, and baby Mona is due in April 2020. So, maybe books and babies aren't exactly the same, but the parallels make me feel connected across the divide of life choices. Perhaps if my artworks are my children, then your children can be your works of art. We can each choose how we wish to be a vessel for life and for love, because thank goodness we still have a choice.